Well, in the meantime, on Capitol Hill, House Republicans are one step closer to getting back to work, nominating House Majority Leader Steve Scalise to be the next Speaker of the House. It is still unclear, though, if he actually has enough support to win the gavel and reopen the House. Scott MacFarlane has the latest from Capitol Hill.
One week after Kevin McCarthy was ousted as Speaker of the House, his deputy, Congressman Steve Scalise, was nominated to take his place.
We need to make sure we're sending a message to people all throughout the world that the House is open and doing the people's business.
The Louisiana Republican who pitched himself as a unifier only narrowly edged out House Judiciary Committee Chairman Jim Jordan of Ohio, who had the backing of former President Donald Trump. But to win the gavel, the current majority leader will need 217 votes. And despite Jordan saying he'd nominate Scalise on the House floor, some of Jordan's backers say they won't shift.
I think that there's a problem with leadership in our conference.
And while some of those in the GOP who took down McCarthy are now backing Scalise,
I'm excited for him. Can't wait to go vote for Steve Scalise.
Absolutely.
Long live Speaker Scalise.
others say they won't vote for him, including Congresswoman Nancy Mace of South Carolina, who cited a speech Scalise made to a white supremacist group 2 decades ago, which in the past Scalise called a mistake that he regretted.
Given the district that I represent, I can in good conscience move forward at this time supporting him for Speaker.
Plans to bring a final vote to the floor to make Scalise Speaker were scrapped yesterday, while some Republicans stressed the urgent need to get the position filled.
We can't afford this dysfunction. The nation can't afford this. The American people can't afford it.
This standoff raises the prospect the U.S. House will remain shuttered as the nation barrels towards a November 17th deadline to avoid a government shutdown. It also halts action on a resolution to denounce the attack on Israel, which Anne Marie, members of both parties very much want to pass.
Right. So let's talk about this. There are a handful of Republicans who say they won't support Scalise. As we know, all it takes is a handful. So is there anything that what would it take to change that and change their minds?
Some aggressive lobbying, some concessions potentially from Steve Scalise and his surrogates. But it's not just that there's a handful, Anne Marie. It's a growing handful. The number of defectors grew overnight. There are more Republicans who say they won't vote for Steve Scalise. So to a degree, this is getting away from him. And it's not just the flamethrowers whom we're accustomed to see be dissenters or contrarians. Undecided still is the chair of the House Intelligence Committee, Michael Turner of Ohio, who has a particularly prominent position, not known to be a noisemaker or a defector. Steve Scalise has got a lot of work to do, and the numbers really have run against him. In the internal meeting where they took that secret ballot vote, he secured about 110 votes from members of his House Republican conference. He needs 217. He is barely halfway there. And as time goes by, Anne Marie, the political conventional wisdom is it gets more and more difficult to have momentum.
Well, I mean, I wondered if the situation in the Middle East would be encouraging them to speed the process up, but it doesn't seem like it is.
One of the first things Steve Scalise said as he emerged yesterday from winning the internal vote and went to the microphones was that he wants to make a move immediately to pass a resolution denouncing the attack on Israel. It was among the first things he said. And there are members of both parties who are itching to pass that resolution to make a formal statement of Congress, and members of both parties recognize the U.S. House has to be functioning if they're going to approve more aid for Israel. But this may be something that is difficult, stubborn to solve, because you've got members of the House Republican Conference who've been unequivocal, saying they won't vote for Steve Scalise. It makes it very difficult for them to backtrack or change their minds publicly.
Scott, thank you very much.